Welcome to Upgrade. I'm your host, Frank the Tank, and today we're going to bring another different package that I previously talked about, the lower end version. Now this is the high end version. This is a 4G LTE network extender number 2 for enterprise only. This is only for enterprise. That means it's for multiple platforms, multiple users, instead of the smaller version where it only could occupy up to 16 users, 14 to 16 users. This one 280 users. So we're gonna go ahead and open it up and see what you guys get when you guys buy this stuff and how to set it up. So very important thing, this is pricey. This is pretty pricey. You're gonna want to get into this kind of scenario if you have a dead spot in your facilities, in your projects. So let's get to it and let's talk a little bit more about it. See what you get when you buy this box. So let's go open it up. Off the bat, it seems like it's not even that large. Looks like a regular it's heavy. I'm telling you that it's super heavy. This thing is super massive heavy. We're gonna put it on the side here. We're gonna put this box here on the side. We'll see what you get. You get this, the Verizon system with the power cord. It's a big brick. Extension antennas, cables, more cables. We're gonna this is a mount. You get a mount, the actual power cord, and no instructions in here, but they're in. I saw them. There's a manual book here. They give you a whole big booklet how to set this up. This is not that bad to set up, actually. It's very simple. So very important, there's this GPS antenna. I'm gonna point it up and see if you guys can see it right. There's this GPS antenna. This is very important. Now if this is gonna be indoors, you have to put this somewhere near the end, somewhere near the window, so it could grab a GPS coordinates. This is important for this system. So the older system had it built in, or they actually give you an antenna like similar to this to extend it to the window. But if you don't get a signal in this ways, this is not going to be valid. Verizon requires that. So let's go ahead and get this monstrosity. This is probably like 2 or 3 pounds heavy. And it comes in with a couple of covers. You know, it looks like it's for outdoor graded, but it's pretty heavy and very expensive. It looks like, you know. So it was expensive. We're talking about $3,000 for this unit here. Putting it overhead, it's gonna be very heavy to just drop it or somewhere. Put it. I would suggest you probably mount it into a wall or something. But this is a really heavy duty system, and the way it works, it's pretty simple. If you guys see this part of it, this is where the actual GPS system goes. This is where you actually have to put the antenna here, drive it in, plug it into another location, and this, they give you a couple feet. I would say a couple, maybe like 50 feet away from for this to actually get a good GPS system. So GPS reading. So this is important. You have to have this part in order for this to make. Now the second part of it, you do need the NIC card, the NIC connection, the Cat 5 connection connected here, compatible to Cat 6 either way. So you will have to put your internet connection right here where you see this plug in. Let me see if I can get you guys a little closer. It's on here. Now this is a heavy duty platform. Verizon makes it. AT&T has a whole different platform here. Now this is a power brick. This is the actual connection. You need power for it. So in this case, let's take it out, and I'm gonna test this out in the field and let you guys know how much bars I have, because right now I don't have a lot of good I got a good connection here, but in the facility I'm gonna set it up, I don't have a good connection. So we're gonna do a test on the actual phone, see how many bars I get compared to the last one. So here you see this connection here. There's a little connection here that's protected, and on this case right here, you plug it in here and you're set to go. Now there's a rubber cover here, and there's another one here. This is for a different connection. This is for an extension if you want to connect these together. pretty much. So internet comes in here. I'm gonna see if I can take a picture of it and put some more posts, some more stuff in here, give you guys some more insight on it. Heavy duty. This is like, it feels like outdoor graded, but I'm not quite sure if it's outdoor graded or not, to be honest with you. It looks like it's wall cover, so I have to read some more about it to see if it's outdoor graded. But if you guys know anything, put them on your comments below. If you guys used this before, let me know. Now this is pretty awesome. This goes against the wall, so you have to actually drill these into the wall. If you have a back end, a wooden back panel, you could put this in your server room, and it could actually give you access to the whole facility from the server room. But make sure that you have a signal out to GPS. That's the most important thing prior to doing that stuff. So comes with a couple nails. They give you some inputs for the actual drywalls too, if you want to mount it in there. So once you set this up, you pretty much just grab this unit and you plug it in and you twist it, and it locks in. That's pretty much how it works. Really good, easy to set up. Now they do give you the Cat 5 connection. Of course, this is the Cat 5 cable is really short. It's not that long, so it's something that you maybe want to change down the line, you know. This is not that bad. Power cord, an extension to the power cord. This is the actual power cord that goes into the brick. The brick is really light. You could also mount the brick too. They have a couple connections here for the actual power cord that you can mount them in. So you screw one in, you lock it in. You screw one in, you lock it in. Not that bad. This is all aluminum base. It doesn't feel like outdoor graded, to be honest with you. I wouldn't put this outdoor graded because of this power cord. It's aluminum. It looks like a stainless steel, but it's all aluminum. It's not stainless. So I wouldn't put this outdoor. It would have to be an indoor facility. Now this is the power cord that they give you. They give you the manual, the book, how to set it up. And there's a couple of steps you have to do prior to setting it up. So first of all, safety concerns. I personally don't like to be near any antennas, especially if they're near my face or something like that. So I don't like to turn anything on like that. There hasn't been any studies on what they can do, but either way, I just don't want to take those chances. So let's open the manual and see what kind of steps you need to take. The manual is very simple. It's just, they give you a whole freaking poster how to set it up first. You know, they give you step by step, very thorough information, how to set up the back, how to set up the front of it, how to twist it. And then you do definitely need the antenna, where I'm talking about the GPS antenna, and how to set up the Cat 5 connection. So once you set that up, you go into this manual here. That's a setup manual for the wall mount. This is actually the warranty information, the safety concerns, and no pictures, all information. That's pretty much what it is. No instructional information. This is supposed to be a plug and play. You plug it in and you let it run, and automatically when the light turns a certain color, you're set to go. So we are going to do a demo on it. I'm going to take footage of how it works and what my phone looks like when I'm doing this stuff. So I'm going to show you the difference and the distance on it, because this is supposed to grab a big variety of space. This is for more users to be on it. Not like the last one I had was only for 14. This could take up to 258 connections, even more. We're talking about cell phones, iPads, pretty much anything that's on the Verizon network. So it's not a bad thing, but it's pretty pricey. And if it's worth for the money, you know, it's up to you. If you live in a remote area where your signal is really poor and you don't have a good connection, this is probably a way to get out there, you know. This system is not cheap. Like I said, it's pretty expensive, but if you're doing it for an office that hosts almost 50 or 60 people and don't have a good connection, this is a very good ideal use to get the extension, to get the extra connection for Verizon from here. So it's not a bad thing to do, and they give you everything you need. All you do need is your screwdriver, your power tools, and you're all set to go. Now just make sure that you have to have this connection validate a GPS coordinates in order to make this work. without this, it's not gonna work. So you do need it. Like the older one, I'm gonna do another review on the old one because people are having questions on it. The other one was built in the system, was built in here, and it also had a little box you could remove and take it out and extend it. Now, this one here in particular does not have that built-in facility. It's all, you have to connect it and you have to get a GPS coordinate. So this is very important. You got to get a validated GPS in order to get this connection to work properly. If you can't access this, if you can't successfully set up a GPS coordinate system, then this is not valid. So if you're in a remote area where there's a lot of trees or buildings, this might not even be validated for you. It might not even work if you can't get the GPS coordinate. And the one way you can do is get your phone, another phone. It doesn't have to be Verizon or any phone. If you could get a good GPS coordinate, and not a signal, but at least a GPS coordinate, then you'll be able to validate the stuff. So that's another way you can do that. But only way is to try out. It's just to take it out there to the field and try it out. So I'm gonna test it out. I'm gonna see if I can film some of the stuff on an actual area that needs it, and we'll see how it goes. And like I said, if you have any questions on this stuff, let me know. Hit me up. I'm your host, Frank the Tank. We're out.